Hello, good evening. Can you see me and hear me okay? If I can get a wee thumbs up, that would be great. If I'm standing here, can everybody that's on so far see me and hear me? A wee thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. Hello, anybody there? Good evening. Can I have a wee thumbs up that you can hear me? And a wee thumbs up that you can see me. That would be really good. Hello, anybody there? Hiya, thank you. Hi Angela, thanks. Can you hear me and see me okay? Fantastic. Wonderful. Hi there, Eleanor, personal trainer. Right, okay, put me through my paces tonight, possibly. Thanks for joining me. A wee bit different for you. So we'll give it another couple of seconds and then we will get started. It's a beautiful night out there, so let's see how many actually take some time out for them rather than sitting around the back garden and playing with the kids and having fun. But they're coming in here for a nice wee bit of their time, which is always good. It's always good. Everybody needs a bit of chill out time for themselves. So that's us on 6 o'clock, so a very warm welcome. My name's Eleanor, for those for the very first time. Whether or not you've done yoga once and 101 times, I'll say this to you all, please just be mindful of your body. I don't know who you are, I don't know if you have any aches or pains. I'm not here to correct you because I can't see you, so please just be mindful. I'll show you a position that you can go into, a posture that you can go into, that if you feel as if you need a bit of chill out time. Now, if you just want to come onto the class and lie in child's pose for the next hour, you're more than welcome, because everybody has got their own reasons as to why they're coming into yoga. And I don't know whether or not you have had a stressful day. Yoga is for mind, body and spirit, and it really is all about your breath. So it's one breath, one movement. So we're here for an hour tonight. So I will take you right up to more or less the end and then I'll put you into relaxation. When you're in relaxation, it's up to you how long you want to stay there. Okay, so if you want to stay in there for an hour after the class, feel free. If not, stay for as long as it's necessary or how long your body's telling you. So basically I'm going to do the same as I've done last week, and the reason for that is I had quite a few personal messages saying that you really enjoyed that practice. So I've just thought, right, okay then, let's do it again tonight. It's a really nice one. It's a lot of heart opening as well and a lot of connection too. So that's brilliant. Okay, hi Muriel, how are you? So from here, let's just get started. So foundation is the main thing as well, apart from your breathing. What I would say to you about your breathing is one breath in, one breath out, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. However, you know, it's the last thing really, so just keep breathing. If you can breathe in through there, fine. If not, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And if you're congested in any way, just breathe and take how many breaths you need. Okay, so foundation. So first of all, your foundation, it starts from your feet upwards. So I'll talk you through where your feet should be in your postures and how they should be positioned, and hopefully that will help you get into the correct posture. Okay, so let's take a nice big inhale. So let's inhale through that nose and exhale. And inhale. And let's exhale. And let's inhale. And exhale. Now I'm going to have you two mats here, so I'm going to work from both ends of the mat. And the reason for that is so you can see exactly what I'm doing. If I feel it's more beneficial to let you see what I'm doing standing front in front, I will. But the majority of the poses are either by this side, in the centre, or over here. Okay, so as long as you can see me, that is the main thing. So we're going to take a nice big inhale, feet together. And then we're going to come into a nice forward fold. So taking your hands down onto the floor and then onto your fingertips. Taking the hands back down onto the floor. Let's take one leg back, the other leg back, and drop the knees down onto the floor to allow us to go into child's pose. So child's pose, so let's take your knees to each side of the mat. We're going to bring your big toes together, and then from here your hips are coming down just as low as they can go. If you can't get them onto the heels, that's even better. And then from here we're taking the arms out nice and long, and the forehead can come onto the mat if it's possible. You're here in child's pose, and this is a posture that if you feel as if you need a bit of chill out time, just come into it any time through the class, okay? I'll just take a wee bit of cramp in my foot there. So let's come into child's pose, and what we're doing here, we're stretching out not only your spine, you're stretching out your arms and your hips and at the top of your thighs as well. So let's take a couple of more breaths here. So let's breathe in through that nose and exhale. And again, nice big inhale. And exhale. So we're doing a warm up first. Inhale. And exhale. So from here, let's take the palms together. My fingers are pointing towards the front of your mat. And then we're just going to come onto those elbows and take those hands behind the crown of the head onto the neck. My fingertips are now facing down onto my tailbone. And I'm just warming up the tops of my triceps here. So again, let's have a few breaths. So let's breathe in, inhale. And exhale. And let's inhale again. And exhale. And let's have one more, nice big inhale. And exhale, bringing those hands back down onto the floor. Okay, lifting the forehead, bringing the hands in, and we're in an all fours position. Okay, so from here I'm going to curl my toes under. Okay, and then from here I'm going to do some work on our wrists because we're doing a few down dogs. So my wrists are in line with my shoulders. Okay, and then I'm going to take my hands out to the side of the mat, so my fingertips are pointing over to you on the camera. And then I'm going to bring my fingertips in towards my knees, and I'm working on the back of those wrists, and you can feel that stretch coming right up. Okay. And then from here we're going to work our way back. So my hands are now pointing, one hand, my left hand's pointing on towards the camera. Okay. And my right hand's pointing on towards my fire. And then I'm bringing my hands forward again. Okay, lovely. And then from here we're still into all fours. Okay. Then I'm just going to lift my knees up off the floor a little bit and just stretch out those toes. And then drop back down. And then from here, back up again, just working on those toes and coming back down. So I'm now going to face you, so let's stay in this position. And we're going into what's known as gate pose. So I'm going to take my right leg out nice and long. Okay. I'm going to come up and put my hands on my hips. Raising my left arm up towards the sky and taking my right hand down. My right leg. Okay, so I'm more or less going right down the seam of my trousers. And then from here, placing my left hand onto the floor, taking my right arm up towards the sky. Taking my hand over, I'm going over towards my window. And then I'm using my core to bring me back up and coming over. Feeling a right big stretch down here. That's your liver and your gallbladder that's in there, so you're stretching that out as well. And then taking the hand back down onto the floor. It's good for detoxifying the liver and the gallbladder. And the liver does carry a lot of frustration as well, so it's really quite good getting rid of some of that in the current climate. And over we go. And hand back down. Taking my hand back over towards my window. And then back into centre. Hands onto the hips, bring the right leg in. And let's take the left leg out to the side. Okay. So my right hand's now going up towards the sky. And my left hand's coming down my trouser seam. And I'm just go right over. Lovely. Feel again the stretch at the side of my body. And again, let's take it right over. And again, use the core to bring you up. And then coming right over again, pointing those fingers over towards the window. And again, I'll say to you what I say to all my guys that come on, if there's anything you want added in, any particular area of your body you would like to stretch out a bit more, just let me know. The only thing I really don't want to do is headstands that are a lot of balancing that takes you onto your arms, etc., because I don't know the space people have got in their own homes. I just need to think of the safety aspect here. And then come back up, hands on the hips. Bring the left leg in, hands coming onto the floor. Okay, and again, I've got my wrists underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips. And from here, I'm going to take my right leg out and then my left, and I'm in a nice high plank. Now you can stay here if it's suitable for you, or you can come down on your forearms. Okay, your choice, whichever one you want to do, but you're holding your tummy in nice and tight. So we're going to lift one leg up and drop it down. Other leg up, and let's drop down, and again. And we're going to do one more. I'll do a full one. Lift and lift. So from here, let's just turn those toes or the balls of the feet onto the floor, and we'll just transfer right into, you know, a down dog. So how do we do a down dog? Hands are nice and wide spread here. Okay, it's an upside down V, so my tailbone is going up towards the sky. So I'm working on my shoulders, my spine, my legs. For those that have been coming for a while, you can turn the top of your arms in, and that takes your shoulder blades even further apart. Nice big stretch here. So let's just walk the dog. So I'm taking my left heel down to the floor, and I'm going onto the ball of my right foot, on my toes, and I'm just alternating here, just as you would do if you were going for a nice walk. Lovely. From here, we're going to go into dolphin, and there's two ways to get into dolphin. Okay, tailbone still up towards the sky. The more experienced way is just dropping the forearms down. Tailbone's up to the sky. For those that are new to yoga, from here we drop the knees, then we drop the forearms down, and then we just bring the tailbone back up again. And we're back in that lovely down, it's a down dog, but it's called dolphin this time. And again, you'll feel an additional stretch across the tops of those shoulders, but you're also working at the top of your arms as well. So let's just do a nice wee walk the dog again. Lovely. Tailbone staying up towards that sky. Fantastic. And then from here, let's just drop those knees down onto the floor, taking your hands, leave them where they are, and then just come forward, taking the tummy down onto the floor. Okay. And what you've got here is we're getting into spine, so let's take the hands just a little bit further forward. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders, and we're coming up just slightly. Okay, so we're getting a nice stretch at the lower back here. Lovely. Okay. And then from here, we're just going to push ourselves back, and we're coming into a low lunge. So we're in all fours, and I'm going to take my right leg forward. So I'm in a nice low lunge here. Okay, so I'm going to bring my arms up towards the sky. I'm going to take my palms together, and I'm going to take my left elbow to the outside of my right knee, and my fingertips are facing forward. So if you're facing the camera, fingertips coming to me. Lovely. And then from here, let's just part the hands, put them onto the floor, and we'll go into half split. So I'm bending back slightly, taking my bum towards my heels, but not coming down too far, and I'm straightening out my right leg, and my toe is coming to the sky. So you get a nice big stretch at the back of that thigh. And then we come forward, hands coming to the front of the mat, come onto the toes of the back foot, and let's just swap over. So my left leg's now coming forward. Again, I'm in that half lunge, okay, or a low lunge. And then from here, I'm taking my arms up taking my hands together again in prayer, bringing them down, right elbow to the outside of the left. And again, fingertips come straight forward. Lovely. Okay. And then from here, hands onto the floor, and let's come into that little kind of half split again. Again, nice big stretch coming up. And then we come forward, and then from here, putting the hands onto the floor, taking the left leg back, but in that nice big high plank again. So again, we're just going to lift one leg up, on the other one, drop the elbows if you need to. Lovely. And then from here, we're just going to come down, okay, any way you can, whether it's dropping your knees. So from here, my hands at the side of the rib cage, and I'm just coming up into low cobra. So I'm using the heel of the hands, and again, I'm just looking straight ahead, and I'm getting a workout in the back of my lower back, stretching it out. Lovely. And then I'm coming down. From here I'm coming up into high plank, dropping down, again, drop the knees down, and we're coming into an up dog, so my tailbone's coming up to the sky, chin and chest coming along, toenails onto the floor, coming into an up dog, and then we're going to turn those toes under, and we're coming up, we're back into down dog. Let's just walk the dog again. Lovely. And then from here, we're just going to drop those knees down onto the floor. And we're going to take a nice big inhale. And we should be warmed up by now. So hopefully everybody's warmed up and feeling nice and warm. Lovely, brilliant stuff. So from here, let's just go on to the floor. So we're in all fours, and then we're just dropping down, tailbone coming up to the sky, coming forward again. We've done some of these moves already. We're coming into up dog, okay, and then into down dog, and then we're just going to walk to the top of the mat, and we're making our way back up. Nice big inhale. And release. Okay, so we're going to do sun salutation. Okay, so we'll just do one round of each tonight because it is quite warm, and sun salutation really flushes out your body, flushes out your system, and really warms you up. So we'll just do one. So it's easy enough to follow. Okay, so I'll do it to this side. So a nice big inhale, forward fold, exhaling, coming down, and then we inhale, coming onto the fingertips. Exhale, taking the hands down. Let's take one leg back and the other. Let's drop onto those knees. Toenails in the front of the feet onto the floor. Elbows coming in towards the chest. Tailbones coming up to the sky. And let's come forward. Dipping down with the chin and the chest. Into an up dog, which we've done already. Turn the toes under. And then back up to that down dog. So let's just have 3 breaths here. So let's inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Let's make our way to the top of the mat. So again, what I'm looking to do here is just bring my right leg forward, followed by my left. Both feet are together, and we're making our way up. One vertebrae at a time, rolling those shoulders back, having a nice big inhale, and then let's exhale. Excellent. Let's do the other side. So nice big inhale, and forward fold, keeping that tummy in, navel to spine, hands onto the floor, fingertips, exhale, taking the hands back down, left leg back, right leg back, and then from here we drop the knees down, toenails in front of the feet onto the floor, elbows coming in towards the rib cage, tailbone up, keeping that navel to spine, chin and chest coming down on the floor, gliding over, coming into this up dog, turn the toes under, into a down dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And let's inhale and exhale. So let's take the left leg to the front. Now, if you can't manage to get your leg through like so, what you can do is take it out to the side, hold on to that ankle, guide it along, and then just gradually bring your right leg in, and let's come up. And nice big inhale, back bend, and bring those hands down. So from here into a nice big forward fold, so inhale, exhale, coming forward. Okay, and then from here we're coming into down dog, so take one back, leg back and the other leg back. And a down dog, just for a wee second. And then let's just bring those feet to the front of the mat, just walk forward. And then we're just going to dangle, okay? So what we do here is, keeping your feet together, just hold on to the elbows with both hands and just rock from side to side. You can also, if you wish, take your fingertips down onto the floor and just walk your hands from side to side. And then from here, let's just make our way up. Nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, lovely. So we're going to get into warrior one from here. So yes, so we're going to do is bring your right leg forward. Okay, so for warrior one, your feet should be quite wide apart. Don't come behind each other because you won't get your balance. So right leg forward, left leg, even if it means going to each side of your mat, that's fine. So we're looking for the front knee to be bent, shin in line with the ankle, okay. Knees going to your pinky toe side, your hips straight ahead like headlights. Strength is coming into your back leg. So let's bring those arms up. Okay, so yes, although it's the same as last week, there's a couple of wee tweaks in it, okay. So from here, okay, we're in warrior one. So if you bring your arms up too high, you're bringing those shoulders up. We really don't want the shoulders up. So the shoulders are coming down, which means your arms might need to come down a bit as well. Not a problem. Okay, so from here, let's take the arms out to the side. We're going to open up those shoulders. So my palms are to the sky, and then from here I'm going to inhale and turn my palms the opposite direction. So they're still to the sky, so we come back, okay? So my thumbs are going towards my window, which is towards the back of my head. And then I'm going to inhale, and as I'm inhaling, I'm turning my hand right round, as is my shoulder wells opening up too. And then again, and one more. Taking the hands back. So from here, let's do a nice big chest opener. So I'm going to inhale, and as I inhale, I bring my hands forward, and the backs of my hands are coming together, so my rings, if I've got ring fingers on, rings on both fingers are touching, and then exhale. And let's inhale, so my back's rounding, and I'm exhaling. And again, inhale. And exhale. Okay, and then from here, my left hand's going to windmill round, and I'm coming into what's known as horse stance. Okay. So I'm in horse stance at the moment, and my feet are at a 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock stance. Okay, for those that have been coming for a while, you can come down a bit further. For those that have just recently started, just go as low as it's comfortable for you. So all we're going to do is move the torso. So we're bringing those arms up towards the sky. Okay, and we're going to go over to my right hand side. My hands are in prayer, and all I'm doing is shifting my torso. So not only are you working on your sides, you're opening up your intercostal muscles as well. And it's a really good one for toning up the waist too, which you will thank me for, because we are coming into bikini and mankini time of the year. And even although we won't be getting away on holiday, we still want to look good. Even if it is round the back garden or the balcony. Last one. Okay, taking those arms out, and let's transition into warrior one. So again, feet are wide, maybe the same width as your mat. Okay, knees coming forward, shin in line with the ankle, hips coming forward. Okay, and let's bring those arms up. Okay, your back foot's about 45 degree. Okay, and your back leg's nice and long. So you're taking the shoulders away from your ears. Okay, we don't want them up here, keeping them down. Let's bring those arms out again. So from here, my palms are to the sky. I'm going to inhale and turn them round. And then inhale and exhale. And let's inhale and exhale. And again. So from here, backs of my hands together, inhaling. If I had rings on my finger, they'd be touching each other. And then exhale, opening up that chest. Inhale, coming together with the backs of those hands. And exhale. And let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. And then let's windmill the hand round. Back into that lovely horse stance. Nice big inhale. Clasping the hands this time. Coming down. Inhale over to one side. And then exhale. Let's inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale. And exhale. And one more. And back to centre. Bringing those arms out. Warrior two, let's transition. Slightly different type of stance. However, my front knee is still bent, shin still coming over that ankle, and in line with the ankle, knee still coming out to the pinky, hips towards the camera, back foot's just underneath a 90 degree, strength is going down the back leg, tummy tucked in, tailbone under, shoulders away from the ears, arms nice and long, okay, body's nice and straight. Looking at my big long finger here. So I'm in warrior two, so it's as if I'm pushing my mat away from my feet. And then from here we're going to do reverse warrior, so my palms coming towards the sky and I'm inhaling, taking the back hand down my back thigh. Okay, again, you're working the back of your leg, your tummy, side of your arms, side of your body. Full body workout here. And then we come back into warrior two. From here we're coming forward, side angle extended pose, forearm onto that thigh, taking the hand over the head. Coming back into warrior two. Changing again, so my back hip is coming towards my window, front leg begins to straighten. Coming forward, taking the right hand down towards the inside of that calf, taking the shoulders and stacking them. So how do we do that? Right shoulder towards the camera, back shoulder going away, and your arms should stack on top of each other. Fantastic. And then we come back up, and then we're going to transition round, back into warrior two at the other side. Okay, so now my left leg's coming forward, still bent at the knee, shin in line with the ankle, exact same, hips coming round towards the camera, tailbone in, tummy tucked, nice and long. Okay. From here, palm towards the sky, inhale, taking the back hand down the back thigh, down the seam of that trouser leg. I'm assuming you've got trousers on, even shorts for that matter. And then from here back into warrior two. Side angle bend, taking the arm over the head, nice and long, coming right down. Coming back in, warrior two. From here, triangle, back hip coming to right, back low. Front legs beginning to straight, gliding down, taking the back hand to the inside of the calf. Shoulder stack, so again, bottom shoulder towards the camera, top shoulder away. Lovely. And then from here, let's come up. We're in warrior two. We're in horse stance now, so hands coming onto the hips. Take those arms up nice and high, holding on to those elbows. Coming down, let's have an inhale. And let's exhale, coming across. Lovely. And let's inhale. And other side. Exhale. Feel that big stretch on the side, inhaling and exhale. Where does the time go? Inhale and exhale. I've just been changing this as we go. The simple reason being, I want to try and get through a wee bit more than we did last week. And exhale. So from here, let's just walk those hands to the hips. Okay, and let's have a nice big inhale. And then from here, we're going to come down into forward fold. So my back's nice and straight. If I need to straighten out my legs or bend my knees rather, feel free to do so, taking those hands down onto the floor. So from here, okay, I've got my hands on the floor just as low as you can go. My toes, nails and my fingernails are in line with each other. And then I'm just going to walk my hand round to my right ankle. And I'm taking my forehead down onto my knee. Lovely. If you need to bend your knees, not a problem. And then from here, let's just walk the hands across to the other side. So they're now going onto my ankle. And I've shifted my toes just slightly there. Not quite at 10 o'clock, but just before it. And then just let's walk back into the centre. Then I'm just going to take my knees and just bend them, take my toes now to 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Lovely. Try not to have too much weight on your toes. If you can, lift your toes up off the floor. I'm just working on those hips here. Lovely. My back's nice and long. So I'm going to do a nice big hip opener here. So stay doing this or come with me. Okay, so I'm going to take my right knee, bend it. I'm taking my elbow to my right knee and I'm coming down. You can go as low as you can. Some people might just manage here. Others can come with me. Just for as low as you can. Okay, use the floor for support and stay here. Let's have 3 breaths. Nice big hip opener. 1, 2, and 3. Using the support of your hands to push you back up. Again, either stay here or come with me. Taking my left elbow to my left knee. Dropping my left knee down. Right leg's nice and long. Toes coming up towards the sky. I'm using the floor for support. Or you can come with me in this one, which is lifting your back up nice and long. Excellent. My balance is not as good this evening as it was earlier on. And then from here, hands onto the floor, walking your feet over, and let's just do a nice wee side to side. Lovely. And then let's just walk the feet in together. And let's come up. Rolling those shoulders back. Nice big inhale. Everybody okay so far? Wonderful. Okay. So from here I'm going to the side. Okay. And I'm going to go into a nice high lunge. So I'm taking my right foot back and I'm on the ball of my back foot. That's my left foot. So again, my hips are nice and long. Taking those arms up or keep them on your hips. Your choice. Taking my arms up and I'm just going to bend my front knee, my front knee down, keeping my back leg nice and long. So I'm coming down. Excellent. Lovely. And we'll do one more for luck. Superb. And then from here, let's just turn around and let's go to the other side. So again, I'm on the ball of my back foot, bending my front knee. And again, remember, hands on the hips if needed. Not a problem to do that. And then from here, back into the centre. And then I'm going to take my right foot forward again. So from here, I'm actually going to take my back foot out a little bit towards the camera. I'm bringing my hands up. I'm coming forward. And I'm taking my hands onto the floor. And I'm raising my back leg up. So I'm in a half split here, high leg split, nice and long, if you can do that. You've got the support of your right leg, it's not locked out, it's just active, so you'll be bending it, and your right hand, your both hands are on the floor. And then we're going to take that foot back down onto the floor. We're going to walk your hand round, lovely. And then from here, we're going to come back up into that half leg split. Lovely. And then we're going to take that leg back down, rolling that hand round or windmilling it round, coming to the front of the mat into a nice big horse stance, arms coming up towards the sky. Let's inhale, exhale, coming forward to the side. Lovely. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then make your way back round again, coming into down dog. So let's go into this down dog. Bringing both feet together in three-legged dog. Okay. So we're in three-legged dog. We're taking the right leg up towards the sky. We're bringing that knee down. And we're just going to take it to the outside of your right wrist. I'll face you for this one. Okay. So I've got my right knee and the outside of my wrist. Okay, so if I want to stretch out my back leg, this is called pigeon. I'm taking my knee off the floor, the front of my foot's really stuck into the floor, and I'm stretching that leg back. Okay, here you're going to bring this round so your heel is just at your groin. Okay, and all we're going to do here is either stay in your hands, going into a nice big hip opening here, onto your fingertips, or coming down onto your forearms. And you're looking straight ahead. Now, if we were in the studio, I would look at you and see how straight you were, how level your back is. So it's hard to see, so you should know yourself whether or not you're out of balance or not. So I would suggest, moving forward, because we're going to be here for a while, not in this pose, but not in the studio. If you have any blocks, pillows or anything, you can use that for levelling yourself up. So this is my wonky side. So say for example, I felt as if I was really out of balance tonight, I would put that under to make sure my back get nice and level, and I'll just put it underneath my thigh. Okay, and that would level me up and I could feel the difference. Okay. So from here, I'm getting a nice big stretch in my hips. Okay. And then I'm going to walk my hands in. And then I'm going to do a nice big quad stretch. So I'm going to go onto the back of my left knee, taking my hand behind me, and I'm just holding onto my ankle, and I'm bringing my heel into my left buttock. And yes, I'm getting a nice big stretch up my quad. That is really good. I've done a long run yesterday, so yeah. And let's just release. So from here, we're going to make yourself way back up again. So I'm turning the toes under on my left foot. And then from here, I'm just gliding my back leg up towards the sky and bringing it back down. So now we need to do the left side. So my left leg's going up towards the sky, nice and high. I'm tucking my tummy in and I'm bringing my knee down, it's bent, and it's going to the outside of my left wrist. My right knee is coming onto the floor, and the front of my foot is going onto the mat. Again, I want to stretch out my back leg, so I take my knee off the floor and push my toes away from me. And again, I'm looking for my heel to be underneath my groin. Again, the options are here. You can have your hands onto the floor, you can come onto your fingertips, or again, you can come down onto your forearms and you're looking straight ahead. Lovely. And again, you'll get a nice big stretch come along your tops of your thighs and your hips. Great. And then from here, we're just going to walk those hands in. And again, we're going to go onto the knee, your right knee, taking your hand behind, right hand behind, holding onto that thigh, and just bringing in your heel into your right buttock. And again, we're getting a nice big stretch in that quad. Wonderful. And I really do appreciate you guys coming in tonight because it's glorious outside. Absolutely glorious. And then back down. So now we're going to turn those toes under. And again, take the left leg back, take it up towards the sky. Bringing it back down, and we're back into three-legged dog. Okay. So we'll do a wee dancer's pose here, and I'll change you, stay where you are. Okay. So dancer's pose. So let's take the right leg up towards the sky, bend it, take it up, bring it down towards your nose, take it back up, let's bend, and take that heel over to your left buttock. So if you were to look under your arms, you couldn't see your knee. And then bring it back down into your nose, back up, and drop it back down again. And let's do the same on the other side. So left leg coming up towards the sky, bringing that nose into your knee, taking it back up again, and one more. Nose to knee, taking it back up, bend that knee, and take it across to your right hip. Wonderful. Fantastic. And then from here, taking it back up, nose to knee, and back down. So from here, let's just walk the feet in towards those hands, and then we come up. Lovely, nice big inhale. And release, okay. Going to do some balance now. So again, if you need to use the back of the sofa or a dining room chair or even a wall, feel free, to do that. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is called tree pose. So what I don't want you to do is lock your knees out. So let's lock them out to start with so you know what we mean. So lock the knees really, really tight. Not pleasant. So let's just release them. So what you've got now is active knees, okay? So what I want your left leg to be is your active leg. Okay. So let's bring those hands into prayer. So your left leg's your active one, and I want the ball of my right foot. So the heel from my right foot is going onto the ankle of my left. That's level one, and if you want to stay here, fine. From there, let's take the foot up to the calf. That's you in level 2. And again, if you want to, you can come up to level 3. Sometimes it's your trousers. These ones are not that great for letting my foot stay there. I can feel it slipping. I'll just stay in level 2. Okay. So level 2. So now we're going to press the foot into the calf and the calf into the foot. Okay, my tummy's in, my tailbone's tucked under. Okay. I'm now going to inhale. And as I inhale, I pull up my pelvic floor, I pull in my waist, and I take my arms up towards the sky. Okay. And then from here, a couple of breaths, and then I take my arms out into cactus arms. I look at something that's not moving, just focus on something that's nice and steady. Okay. Let's take the left hand onto the hip, the right hand, bring it down and hold on to that left ankle. So we're bringing the thighs together, your heel is coming to your bottom, and all we're doing here is stretching out that quad again. Raise the left hand up to sky, and then we're coming forward into dancing warrior. Okay, lifting that left thigh up. Wonderful. And then release. Let's bring that knee in and give it a wee hug. And then drop the foot down onto the floor. Give it a wee shake out. Okay. Other leg, so now my right leg is my active leg. And I'm taking my hands into prayer. So my left heel is against my right ankle. Level 1, as I've said, stay there, or come up to level 2, and I'm just going to stay at level 2, so I've got my calf and my foot together. Please don't go onto your knee. I'm pressing both into each other, so foot into calf, calf into foot. And then from here, let's inhale. So you're pulling up your pelvic floor, pulling in your waist, inhaling, bringing your hands up towards the sky. Lovely, a couple of breaths here. Let's drop those hands down or the arms down. Okay, lovely. Take the right hand onto the hip. Left hand is coming down, holding onto that ankle. Whoops. And then from here, thighs together. Your left heel is coming towards your left buttock. Wonderful. Again, focusing something that's not moving. Taking the right arm up towards the sky, coming forward. Nice big long dancing water. Okay. And lovely. From here, let's just bring that knee in, give it a nice hug, and we'll drop the feet down. Doesn't time fly? Nice big inhale, come into a nice forward fold. Okay, hands coming onto the floor. And let's just make our way down into a nice seated position. So from here we're going to go into do some abs. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come into a seated position and your back is nice and long. Shoulders are away from your ears. Okay. And then from here your hands are coming underneath. So your palms of your hands are against your thighs, right up against your knees. Sucking in that tummy, it's called Navasana. Okay. So from here, we're going onto your toes, and that's your first level. Okay. Stay here if you wish. Or you can come with me. This is level 2, still keeping that tummy in. Level 3 is taking those legs up even higher. And then from here, you can take your hands away only if you want to, you don't have to. And then again, if you want to be stronger, you can drop one foot down and then the other. Lovely. And I really do miss having communication and interaction with you guys. Still feels surreal doing it from the house. It really is. Especially when you can't see who's here. And then from here, both feet onto the floor only if you want to. Lovely. So I hope everybody's coping okay with what's going on. It's hard to believe. Cross those legs over. We're into 10 weeks of lockdown. So let's get those hands onto the floor, sometimes even your knuckles. And all we're going to do is lift those buttocks up off the floor. Okay, just to release and then back down. So from here, let's bring the feet together. Do one more. So again, nice long back, shoulders away from the ear. Okay, hands coming underneath. So you palm the hands towards the thighs. Let's suck in that tummy. And then come on to the big toes, that's your first level. Second level, coming up. It's quite a tough one, this. And if you were doing Ashtanga, you'd be doing this 5 times. Okay, so, and it's more or less at the end of the class for that one. Okay, so from here, and only if you want to take the arms away. So let's strip one toe down and the other. So again, we're limited as to what we can actually, well, I feel as if we're limited because we don't know who's in the class. I know I keep saying that, but I still need to think of people's safety. Hence the reason why there's nothing too outrageous or dynamic. Okay, as we're playing, it's giving people a chance who would maybe never come into a yoga class to give it a try. Same with your combat and everything else that's on offer at Katie Leisure just now. It's giving you the chance to dip in and out the different classes. Okay, so again, let's cross those legs over. The opposite one this time. If you can remember which one it was the last time. Either onto your hands or onto your knuckles. And lift the buttocks off the floor. Lovely. And then drop your bottom back down again. So from here, let's lie down on the floor. Still sticking with your abs. Bringing those knees into your chest. Okay, let's take the hands behind your head and I'm going to straighten out my right leg. I'm going to go into do cycle. So my right elbow's coming over to my left knee and then I'm just going to alternate. Nice and long. Lovely. Now if you've got anybody round about you just now, could you ask them if you can to grab either a belt, a strap, or even a dressing gown belt, and we can show you what you can do with that for doing some stretching, which does help. Now again, moving forward, you know, because we're going to be here for a while, if you can pick up a block, you know, or if you can pick up a strap, you know, but again, you don't need to pay for a strap. You can use a belt. I use some of my hubby's old ties, or the ones I don't like, or even the dressing gown belt, or a scarf, anything at all, you know, to help you out. Okay, wonderful. We'll do two more. And last one. Let's bring those knees into the chest. Okay, so now let's just lift those legs up towards the sky, taking the hands behind the head. We'll just drop one leg down, working on the lower abs here, and the other one. Lovely. You will thank me, ladies and gents, you will thank me. Superb. Okay, wonderful. And again, you'll get me on Facebook under Eleanor Pratt. If you want to ask anything, you know, please feel free. As I say, a few people had came back to me personally last week to say about the class, which was absolutely brilliant. I really do appreciate the feedback. It's great. Do two more. Lovely. Let's bring those knees into the chest. Nice big hug. Wonderful. So let's come up to a seated position. Okay, so hopefully somebody close by to you would have grabbed a strap of some description for you. So, just before, yeah, we'll do this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Dandasana. Okay, so Dandasana, okay, a nice big long pose here for all your muscles. It's a nice one that works everything. So my hips, my sit bones are on the floor. So how do I make sure they're on the floor? I'm just going to take my knuckles into the floor, lift my bottom up off the floor, reposition myself, and bring my sit bones back down. So my legs are nice and long, toes are coming up towards the sky, and it's as if I've got my knees coming into my thighs here. Back is nice and long and shoulders are away from the ears. Let's have the hands on the floor, just level with your hips. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Make sure your back's nice and long. It's easy enough to slump forward, but we don't want to do that. And again. Okay, so from here we get into Janu Shirshasana. So I'm going to take out my left leg. Okay, so my right leg's now nice and long, and I'm going to take the sole of my right foot against my left thigh. Okay, so I'm in a V shape here, but my right knee's bent. So what we're going to do here, we're going to stretch out my leg, my left leg. I'm also stretching out my hips, and I'm going to be doing my lower back and my side. Okay, so no strap. Okay, so right hand against my right thigh, my left hand's coming up and it's coming over. Okay, so it's going through yogic toe, which is my big toe, and then my second toe. So I've just got my middle finger and my index finger in between those toes, and I'm holding on. Okay, so if you can't manage that and you don't have a strap, either come to your thighs or your shins. If you do have a strap, take your strap round the arch of your foot, and all we're going to do here is both sides of the strap, and you're holding on, bringing that arm up and bring yourself over. Okay, so you do feel a huge big stretch here. It does enhance the stretch, it also helps you get into the posture. Okay, and you can go a little bit further as well, which is fantastic. Okay, so again, this pose here, it's really good for lots of different things. It's good for digestion, it's good for mild depression, and for ladies it's actually very good for alleviating discomfort at the time of the month. Okay, so let's just let the strap go, or your hand go here. I'm going to take my hand behind, and then from here I'm going on to the sole of my left foot, and and I'm lifting myself up. Lovely. And then I'm coming back down. Okay. So from here I'm taking my right hand over to my left thigh, and I'm just turning around as if I'm looking at somebody behind me, just now going, stay social distance apart. And then let's come into the centre, and let's take the left hand over to the left thigh, looking behind the right. So has anybody taken up any new hobbies while we've had this quiet time? Okay, and then let's just bring back slightly, bring the legs in, and then let's go to the other side. Okay, I was talking to a wee lady the other day, and she knits, and I thought, God, I've not knitted for years, so I got wool today, so I started knitting for my wee grandson, so let's hope it turns out okay. So I've now got my right leg nice and long, with my toes facing up towards the sky, and I've got the sole of my left foot against my right thigh. So left hand on the left thigh, just give it a nice wee kind of bit of pressure here. Right hand coming up, coming forward, so this big toe's in line with the hip. I'm coming forward, index finger and long finger in between my big toes. Again, no strap. If you've not got one and you can only manage thigh or shin, fine. If not, you can use again the strap. You're holding both sides of the strap, it's round the sole, the arch of my foot. I'm holding on to it, okay, and I'm giving it a wee pull. My left hand is now coming up nice and long, and I'm stretching that over towards my right foot. And again, we're getting the same effects on this side as we did on the other side. Fantastic. And then we release. So I'm taking my strap away, I'm going on to the back of my left hand, I'm going on to the sole of my right foot, straightening out that right leg, and I'm coming up. It's more or less like gate pose as we done in the very beginning. And then we're going to come down, and then we're going to take the left hand over to the right thigh, and I'm just twisting round. Lovely. And then we're going to come round to the front, taking my right hand onto my left thigh, and I'm just looking over my left shoulder. Wonderful. And then we come back into centre. So let's bring those legs back together again. Okay. So Paschimottanasana. So what we're doing here is, again, let's make sure we're in the right position here. So knuckles onto the floor, and it's just your sit bones on the mat. Okay. If you need to take away any excess flesh, it's there, just take them away. Okay. So from here, toes up towards the sky. Okay. Legs nice and long, calves into the floor, knees as if they're coming into those thighs. A nice big inhale, keeping that back nice and long. Inhale, and we're coming forward. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, keeping the head up. My hands are on top of my feet. If you can't manage that, go on to your thighs or your shins. If you have a strap, a tie, a dressing gown belt, you've got it over your arch of your feet, and you're using two hands. And all we're doing here is hold on to that, and you're coming forward. And again, you're getting yourself into the posture. It's giving you the support that you need. It's keeping your back nice and long. Fantastic. Keeping that head up. And the reason why you keep your head up is because if you bring your head down, you're out of alignment. Your head weighs a bit of stone in weight, quite heavy. Okay. I don't know if anybody's seen the post today on Facebook, and it was, oh my goodness, look at the length of my hair, it weighs a stone when they weigh themselves. So yeah, let's just say there'll be a few people like that, overeating while we're off, or maybe stress as well, is putting it on too. Okay, it's good to keep yourself active. And then let's release, okay? And then let's take a nice big inhale, and again, if you're on your strap, bring your hands down a bit further. If you're not in a strap, take your hands to the side of your feet, okay, but still keeping those shoulders away from the ear, still keeping your back nice and long, still looking straight ahead. Lovely. And then from here, a nice big inhale again. And we're going to come forward even further. Okay, and this time our aim is to try and get the forearms onto those shins. And we're looking straight ahead. Lovely. And you're getting a stretch all over the body here. Lower back, spine, top of the shoulders, legs, everything, even down to your toes. And then let's just release. And then from here, let's just come down and we'll lie down on the floor. Jeez, oh, look at the time. Lie down on the floor. So let's take one leg to the side of the mat and the other one. Okay, your arms above your head. Okay, just stretching out here. Let's bring the arms down and we'll just touch your thighs. Okay, short arms, it might just be your hips, but just touch the side of the body and then take the hands away from the body with your palms of the hand up towards the sky. Let's just rock the head from side to side. Lovely. And then when you feel your body's in alignment, just stay there. Let's bring the chin down towards the chest. And let's have a nice big inhale. Through the nose if you can. And let's just exhale. Out through the mouth. And again, nice big inhale. And exhale. Close your eyes. And please stay here for as long as you like in relaxation. I'm going to do a wee reading from a lovely book called Eileen Carey, and it's for today's date, so let's see what she has to say. I'll come forward because sometimes my voice doesn't carry that well. Okay. So every soul needs, or every person needs to withdraw from the world from time to time to find peace which passes understanding. Every person needs to be stabilised, and it can come about only in peace and stillness. Once that inner stability has been established, you can go anywhere and do anything without the outer chaos and confusion affecting you in any way. It is going into the secret place that you have. It is finding your oneness, which enables you to go on when you feel you have come to the end of your tether and cannot go a step further. It is those steps taken into the unknown and the faith in yourself which works wonders and which change lives. It is those steps which enable the impossible to become possible and bring you back down to earth. The glorious new heaven and earth, really. Move towards finding this. Change and change quickly when change is needed. Which I think everything that I've been reading over the last few days is actually fairly relevant to what's going on at this moment in time. So it just takes me to wish you a good evening, wishing you happiness, health and peace as well. So namaste, and thank you so much for coming in tonight. I really do appreciate it, and such a beautiful evening. So have a wonderful evening for the rest. Thank you so much. Remember, I'm on Tuesday morning at 9:30. Thank you. Bye.